Hello everyone and welcome back to Chris's collection. Today, as you can see, we are trying out Yakuza. Um, so, before I get into the story of how I got into Yakuza, um, my history with the series, I was not 100% aware of Yakuza. I didn't really know of it. I knew some of it, like a lot of people make comparisons to Shenmue, which I think is kind of silly. And It was a very popular series. I remember seeing a lot of um, trailers that they would show during Tokyo Game Show, especially during the PS4 era. Um, got into it as most people recently have. Yakuza Zero had came out, and it had become this huge thing. People were like sharing things on PS4s, share stuff. Um, it was going nuts, man. Like everyone was playing this game and talking about it. This person I follow, her name is Kitty Rar on Twitch. Um, she was playing it, and I would see her play, and I just thought, "Oh my god, this is so cool." Um, and so, I just had heard of it, so I remember. Wait a minute, is this set to like widescreen or something? Stereo? Yes. Okay, great. There we go. It looks a lot better. Um, so I had seen the series and I thought it was really cool looking. And so here's like the bad part of the story. For those of you who are unaware, I was actually diagnosed with cancer a few years ago. I'm okay now. I went through half a year I went through 6 sessions of chemo treatment, which amounted to half a year. Got a major 9-hour surgery done to remove the tumor from my mouth. And then when all was said and done, I did 6 more post chemo sessions, and all of a sudden they were like, "Hey man, you know what? I think you're gonna be okay." I still get checked up, but for now the main scary stuff is over. So I'm not officially cancer free until a year has passed, but it looks pretty good. It's been like a year and a half, and nothing has grown back. So with that being said, I had a lot of free time on my hands because basically I was always feeling weak. Because when you do chemo, it goes like this: you have your chemo week, then you have your crap week, which is where you basically feel like complete shit for a whole week, because your body is like essentially refilling like your white blood cells are trying to get high again. Because remember, chemo's technically poison. You're using poison to kill something in your body. And so then I would have a good week where I felt great, and I could do all the things I wanted to do, and I was like, yeah. And so I had a lot of time on my hands, and I was playing a lot of video games. And because I was playing a lot of video games, naturally I was getting into a lot of stuff. So I basically got into Yakuza because of that. I played Yakuza 0. I thought it was fucking awesome. And eventually I became like kind of obsessed. Like this series like really kept my sanity near the end of all this stuff. And so I wanted to get like the whole thing. I wanted to get the whole series and just appreciate everything I could. And so I started collecting everything, and eventually I got here to the original Yakuza. And what I found really funny about this was this game actually had an English dub, because they weren't sure what the hell they were doing. I think they thought this was going to be like the next GTA or some shit like that. So they got, except for the main character, like I know Eliza Dushku voiced someone, but they got all these like celebrities, like Michael Madsen is fucking in it. it was crazy. They got a lot of celebrities, and they never did it again after this game. Like, all the other games were just Japanese voice acting, and it was awesome because the series kicks complete ass. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I played it, and I you know, this was after I had already played the remake, and I was just playing everything I can get my hands on. I mean, I even imported games that only came out in America. I mean, in Japan, and never America. So it was pretty crazy. You know, all the stuff I was getting into. But yeah, it was fun. I had a fun time just listening to the English dialogue and getting like an alternate take of the game and playing the original. And you know, it's a really fun game. I definitely recommend it. But all right, guys, that's gonna be it for this story. But we'll be back later this week with another story on the next game. So tune in for that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.